Blasphemous Act, Garrick Relentless. And how about from Brandon's sideboard?
So
what do you think we'll see from
Brandon
him?
playing Mono Black Poison. Man, he's all the way back here. He lost in like round 2 or 3, right?
He did. So he must have gone on quite a tear since then.
He's battled back quite significantly. Against Wolf Run Ramp, which is what we saw him lose to earlier, right?
Solar Flare.
Oh, no, sorry. We saw him lose Solar Flare. Excuse me.
Either way, he
Or
did not have much
Solar
action. Yeah.
Well, Distress is in.
Definitely.
Virulent Wound is in to deal with Little War Elves and Birds of Paradise.
For sure.
Maybe Surgical Extraction, depending on how he's feeling.
Yeah, and again, Darin Minard, no Malira. So he does not have that silver bullet to go fetch with Green Sun Zenith.
Here we go. Well, Darin has no turn 1 play, looks like.
Nope.
Pass it back to Brandon. Brandon plays Swamp Ship. Darin draws a Birds, a little late to the party.
Yep, we'll see if it gets Virulent Wounded.
And there's the birdie. Brandon,
Yeah,
gives it a
it
wound.
is.
And nice little wound, kills the bird, and gives Darin a poison counter.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Is it if he already has a poison
No.
counter?
It's if you kill the creature, it gets the counter.
Right.
So if the creature dies that turn.
Right. Up to 1 poison. And Brandon has a Inkmoth Nexus.
And a Swamp.
Ships the turn.
Sword of Feast and Famine in Darin's hand. And there's Dungrove Elder.
Oh, boy.
And isn't that what we saw Brandon lose to earlier?
It
or no, sorry. We saw Jerry lose to that earlier. Was a Sword on a Dungrove Elder.
And that is a scary threat for any mono black deck.
There's Whispering Spectre.
Gut
Gut Shot.
And again, the player gut shotting before he even untaps. Now that's a card you don't need to do that with.
It's kind of like someone with like end step and was always GTA your creature.
Exactly.
You just don't need to do that.
But serves in for 4 damage, bringing Brandon to 16.
And there's Green Sun.
So we're on the Dungrove Elder play in this game.
All right, and we know Darin has a sword in his hand.
Wow. This is going to get very painful for Brandon very quickly.
Yeah.
Those are 4/4s.
It's not looking good for Brandon at large.
No. All the games of Mono Black Infect we've seen have just been brutal one-sided affairs.
I think players came prepared. They knew everyone was talking about it, and they came prepared for that. They were using gut shots and marrow shards and
definitely have
all kinds of stuff. Lots of Swords of Fetus of Habits.
Yeah, I might have to eat my words. I predicted that Mono Black Infect would be one of the breakout decks this weekend.
Well, I think it's broken out in players playing it,
Yeah.
but it's not been at the top table so much. All right, and LSV comes in on a Lash Wraith.
Very nice.
So it's a 3/3. I guess one reason to gut shot in Brandon's end step is if you thought he had mutagenic growth for some reason.
Okay, I could see that.
But
Ooh, and there it is.
Sword of Feast and Famine, equip, untap all my lands.
Unfortunately, that LSV token is a black creature as well.
He's just going to chump block. He's going to probably move it to the Inkmoth Nexus on his turn,
Yeah.
right? So, Darin cracked. How much damage is that? Is that 10?
That's
Oh, no, well, he blocked, I guess.
Right, so that's
6
6 damage. Brandon discards a swamp.
Darin untaps, has the Inkmoth Nexus ready to block.
Now, this does not look good for Brandon. He does not.
Without that Inkmoth Nexus on Darin's side, you might have a shot, but that Inkmoth Nexus really messes things up for Brandon large.
The only thing Brandon can claw back into this game with is potentially a Ratchet Bomb. Would be maybe his best chance, but nothing is forthcoming here.
I don't think he has enough time to use that.
Probably
Without
not.
that Inkmoth Nexus on Darin's side, Brandon actually has lethal because he could go activate Nexus attack for 5 poison and do the same thing next turn.
Right.
But the Inkmoth Nexus is stopping him from doing that.
Ooh, and Darin just keeps serving in.
Brandon's going to chump block the Sword of Feast and Famine one.
Potentially throwing away his only real route to victory here.
Yeah, wow, yeah, Brandon, no dice for Mr. Large.
I think we're his bad luck charm right here. So he untaps, puts a -1/-1 counter on the Dungrove Elder, and draws a Virulent Wound. There's the hand.
Brandon not happy. Under the camera twice, lost both times.
Ouch.
And there's just nothing he could really do there.
No, nothing. I mean, a Mono Black Infect deck, it's so dependent on the draw, unfortunately. Such a delicate mix of creatures and spells.
And one little thing, it can all crumble. And turn